It's been a long time coming, yeah. Ay, it's been a long time coming, yeah. It's been a long time coming, yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It. I'm your host, GT.
I'm Gregory.
I'm Angie.
I'm Taylor.
And I'm Jaylee.
Today we're gonna talk. We talking about betrayal, trust, relationships, friendships, all that. Have you ever been betrayed? Like in a friendship, relationship?
I mean, I wouldn't call it betrayed.
Well, yeah, what happened?
What would you call it if it's not betrayed?
Well, I mean, you could say betrayed, but no.
You never been done dirty? Nope, none of y'all never been done dirty.
No, I'm probably one been doing people dirty, but no.
You don't want to talk about Mark?
Yeah, you don't want to talk about Mark.
Y'all so nosy. Me and Mark, we still cool.
Oh, y'all still cool?
Ish. We talk probably once, twice a week. No.
What happened?
BS.
Like what? Yeah.
So, why do you keep people that you don't like?
I really don't. He texts me and I respond.
That's
but not really.
But why are you entertaining it?
Why do you still keep him around?
Cause it was nothing to like be mad about. Well, it was mad about, but nah, I don't like liars.
Oh.
So he lied.
So he lied to you.
What do you lie about?
Ooh. No, just don't tell me you don't miss people and then bring them around me. And then no, I don't like the people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I can't talk to people once they lie to me.
Tell your story, Angie.
That's why
You look like you got a story.
Yeah.
I have a lot of stories. I don't like liars.
I hate liars with a passion.
What 11 say? Friends don't lie.
In friendships, I don't
What
like
you
when
lie to me for?
Yeah, like
There's no.
if we friends or we're in a relationship or we're family, why you lying? Like, don't do it or don't whatever if you gotta lie.
Have y'all ever lied to somebody you're in a relationship with or to a friend?
Yeah.
I do lie sometimes.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
do be
So
yeah,
what's
I
the
do
difference
lie.
when y'all do it and when the other
I
person
don't
do
It
it?
depends on like the impact.
No,
of the lie.
some
I
stuff
feel
you
like,
do not own.
Yeah, it's certain stuff you don't lie about.
What did y'all lie about? If y'all
Like somebody asked me if I'm on the way, and I just say yeah.
oh,
Well, that's different.
That's like little lies.
That don't count.
like today.
I lied about.
Yeah.
Sometimes people lie like.
Well, you're getting ready to say you lied about something and then you stop.
Then you pause.
I lie about little stuff too.
Like what?
Like.
Tay lie about stealing snacks.
No, I feel like no, but
Still a
do y'all
snitch.
think like is it okay to lie sometimes if you think you're protecting the other person?
Yeah.
I think it depends on what
It
the
depends on
lie
the
is.
situation.
And it depends on
Well,
what it is.
wait, what you think is a good lie?
Yeah, what's like a
Like technically, if you're not really doing somebody wrong and you're just lying to like,
Not hurt feelings. Like
Yeah.
tell somebody they can
or
rap
if you
when
found
they think.
something out but you don't have like proof behind it,
yeah, like
so it's just
somebody-
like your word. I wouldn't like tell them because
Oh,
I have
yeah.
no proof to like.
So basically, you think that they lying, but you have no proof to back it up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, or yeah,
But like you found something out, but you
Yeah.
can't tell them you found it out because then they'll be like,
the way you
Huh?
found out and
Yeah.
didn't prove you have no proof about it, so it's
Or,
only your
like
word.
the way you found out was like by lurking per se, and then like you can't
Are y'all
like
talking about like in a relationship?
oh yeah, they're like, how you
I'm talking about
know about
friendship now.
this?
it could be friendship or relationship.
Yeah.
How do y'all navigate friendships though? Like at this
I don't like
age
people.
versus when you were
I don't
younger.
I don't like people. I really don't. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like people. That's rude. That's bad to say, but
I don't think people like you. I'm just kidding.
oh my god. I mean, I hope they do, but
I think I'm the same way because I don't really got friends. I just got cousins.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't trust people. So, and then people get on my nerves. Like I
I
don't
get
like
irritated.
people that ask too many questions
Yeah.
or
You used to
You don't like
your
curious
mom-
people?
Nope. Do not ask me 50 questions.
all at one time.
Oh, you talking about like just questions?
Yeah, like back to back. Like, can we just eat? and
But
have
like,
fun?
what if we doing? Yeah, like
So y'all think having a small amount of friends is less drama?
Yeah, but it still can be drama.
could be
Because when somebody's like
Yeah.
dependent on you, it causes a lot of issues.
Or like if you're a small group and one person has beef with the other person,
Yeah,
and your group's already small, so it's like damn, it's just 2 of us now.
But it seems like you have a large group of friends. Though.
You do.
I don't have a large group of friends. I just hang out with people.
Oh, you hang out with a large group of people.
But they're not my friends. I don't consider them my friends. If I consider you my friend, is somebody I can call if I'm like sad or going through something, or like the first person to call like to celebrate. That's what I consider my friend, not just people that I go out with.
I hope they don't watch this. They're like, damn, y'all see what we mean to her?
So what do you consider a friend, Taylor? I was about to call you Tay-Tay, but I can still call you that.
I don't know. I feel like I only have like 2 friends, and that's like people I've been like, where I could like just like, I don't have, where I don't have to hide like certain parts of me. Because you have those friends like you can't really tell them like a certain part because they're like
judge you.
Yeah, like judgmental.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I feel like a friend is like you could be like all those parts, and like it'll still be fine.
They be open.
Yeah.
Yeah, like okay.
Would you say it's judgmental, or is it just like, well, I guess I was gonna say like unsolicited advice.
Advice and judging somebody is totally different though. Cause like people be like, why are you doing this, or why are you doing that? And it's like there's people that's like, hey, or like I don't know,
because their friends can be passive aggressive sometimes.
Or let's say I have a scenario. So let's say you were talking to like an ex that you shouldn't be talking to, and you tell your closest friend, and they're like, well, why are you talking to them? Like
hold on, what you mean?
Their reaction pisses you off because it's like you told them without expecting to be judged, but now they're.
Yeah, but I feel like some people are just like wired like that, like like just like.
Actually, I can speak on that because I'm going through that right now, kind of. So I told my friend, look, if like you know how I feel about this person because you told me everything. Like we've been through this, we helped you out of this, and now you're going back. So I'm like, look, if you're gonna go talk to them, don't even like mention it to me. Like, basically, I already gave you my advice, but if that's what you want to go do and that makes you happy, then go do it. But if it don't work out, it's
don't come to you. But that's I think that's also just, creating a boundary too. That's like, I gave you all the ways I could. If you go back now, you figure it out on your own.
Yeah, I used to deal with that a lot too.
I just hate repeating myself.
And that like if you know you're gonna go back to somebody, don't tell your friends about them because then.
Well, but it's normal though.
Tell people you love about like every little situation because they're gonna always remember that.
That too.
Well,
like,
too,
you might
and
be
then,
able to get over it, but they might not because it's like.
But two, also, if you're telling people, of course, that's like your friends, most of the time they're gonna see it from your perspective, not theirs.
True.
Yeah, but I feel like
yeah,
if you
but
tell,
they're still gonna remember like the bad stuff that person did.
Yeah, if you tell your friends about your partner acting up and you like you gonna leave him and stuff, and they be like, yeah, leave that, like and then you go back to them, your friend will feel stupid.
I come to the realization that I'm just on whatever type of time my friend is on. If it's time for us to hate them, we hate them. If it's time for us to love them, we love them. It just, wherever we are at the moment.
Now, if somebody tell me something bad about somebody they dating,
well, I mean, when it comes to like physical violence, that's different.
I'm not talking about physical, but I'm not gonna like you forever.
Exactly, and then the person who's telling you,
grudge is bad.
they're the one who loves the person, so they're the ones who are like more likely to forgive them about it.
Yeah, like I don't know, a lot of emotions and stuff get involved, and it's just weird.
Yeah,
but
good friendships or relationships?
Both.
Yeah, both.
I think both. Because a friendship could break your heart too.
That's true. That is very true. Has anyone ever experienced having like a friend breakup, a best friend breakup? Talk about somebody you've been friends with for years, not like.
I like stop talking to them.
Yeah.
You know what? Me and my best friend ain't friends no more.
How does that affect you?
I'm chilling.
Were they your best friend?
You look like you got something to say about it.
Well, nah, we fell off. I don't know why we fell off. It was like a dumb reason, but I felt like that person acted like we was in a relationship or some shit, and you expect me to answer every phone call, not be like I don't know. So I feel relieved, actually, honestly.
How do you think they feel, or you don't care?
I know I'm missed.
So you feel like people put themselves in relationships or situations sometimes that like just for comfort, like it might not even be good for them. Yeah. They're just there.
Yeah,
of course.
I was thinking about that yesterday on my drive. Because my friend was telling me about a situation with this girl, and she's just with this dude for no reason. Like, there's no reason. Like,
to have somebody.
He doesn't benefit her in any way. She's just suffering.
Some people are scared to change though, so they stick with what's familiar to them.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though it's not good for them.
That's like with couples when they like share a space together. They want to move out, but they feel like they can't be independent because they so not dependent on that person, but they're used to.
Yeah, it's part of their everyday life.
Yeah, the routine.
Do you feel like they put like a negative outlook on being single? That's why.
On women they do,
Yeah.
on men they don't.
Yeah. Like the dude that passed. I forgot. I don't know his name.
I forgot his name too.
Some
but
black guy.
Kevin Samuels. Or,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was that Kevin Samuels?
Kevin.
Yeah,
They're saying if you 35 with no kids or something. I forgot what he said.
And see, I never liked his points of view because I feel like it's always, and I noticed this in church too, whenever they preach a message about relationships or marriage, it's always telling women what they should do to be able to get a husband. Why is it never the other way around?
That's it.
Because it's
And now guys don't even want to do nothing. Like, okay, so you expect me to cook, you expect me to clean, you expect me to have kids, you expect me to do a lot, and you don't even want to like bring some money home.
Can't even mow the grass. Like,
I go by this like, you got 2 arms, you got 2 legs, you can do the same thing I can do.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna do it for you. Like, I don't care. I mean, it's like a point where it's like, okay, I'll do something for you because we're cool, or whatever. Like, I'm feeling nice, but you shouldn't expect me to like
Could y'all be with
fix
somebody?
your plate.
Could y'all be with somebody that y'all make more money than? Well,
Yeah.
I think guys feel intimidated,
Yeah,
They
I do
do.
feel intimidated.
They are.
and it lowers their self-esteem.
And then they'll be mad at every little thing you do
That's true.
because you're doing. I'm not gonna.
And
say
they
you're
feel
doing better
that
than them, but
they
you're doing
should
better than
be-
them. That's like this.
They feel like
Yeah.
they should be the provider.
Talk about it, Jay. Talk about it.
But do you think that? Wait, hold on, because I just want to go back to that. Do you feel like? Wait, damn, Tete, what did you just say? Because I
I
was.
said men like they feel. I feel like they feel they should be the provider of the relationship. So when
Right.
it's the woman, they feel.
But see, it's funny though because guys will the role like guys have the role of like being their provider, or they want to take that role, but then when it comes to like talking about bills, they want to split 50-50, which I think you should do whatever works for you. I'll just say that. But when y'all get married, would you mind paying 50-50, or would you kind of expect them to pay all the bills?
We doing 50-50. We gotta do everything
Yeah.
50-50.
Okay. Okay.
50-50.
Like, you cook 50% of the time, I cook 50% of the time.
You or if one cook, the other clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
If I
your
wash the
slave.
clothes, you drum or you fold them.
Yeah, why would I get married just to be a slave? Like,
Yeah. So y'all would date somebody that makes less.
but they don't feel intimidated.
If they don't got something to say every little time I do something.
Would y'all date somebody working at McDonald's?
No. I'm not trying to be rude.
No, I'm just asking because what we said was
Manager position?
dating in your means.
So I was having a conversation with a friend last night, and we were just talking about like he was saying how he thinks people should date within their means. So basically, what he was saying is like he wouldn't date nobody that makes less than him. Because he was saying, let's just say you fall on hard times, and the person making more loses their job, and now you have to depend on the person making less, and they can't afford everything by themselves.
That's a good point.
But I said too, I feel like if you dating somebody that makes more than you, at least from my standpoint, that would motivate me to just want to make more. And also your partner, I feel like, should put you on to like make as much as them.
Yeah.
That's true. I guess there's like a lot of ways you could look at it. Because then also it's like,
Close to it.
yeah. Because then if you be with somebody who don't make as much, then y'all can't do as many things that like you want to do. Like, I like to travel and stuff. And if you're not making the money, I'm not going to pay for your trip.
You wouldn't know about with the trip ticket, Klarna.
Like, you make it how much? And you're not doing nothing? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're trying to make money, then maybe I'll help you. But
If you're not trying to
these dudes out here just be in a section all day doing nothing.
Oh, I'm still in that game 24/7, baby. Get up, make some money. What is you doing?
Talking about I'm doing stocks. Then why you ain't got no money?
Damn.
Because what stocks you invested in where you spending all your money and ain't getting nothing back in return? I'm confused.
Hey,
Your stocks ain't working, so you might want to stop stocking for real.
go stocking some groceries, huh?
You can't even do that. stock some gummy bears and a little juice.
So what is your requirement when it comes to like a guy? Do you want? Well, of course,
You got
at least have a job.
Yeah.
In the car, right? Or
In a
y'all,
car.
I know y'all young.
I'm done talking to people with no car.
You know,
I got enough miles on my car.
My car do got a lot of miles on it.
And tires are expensive, and gas is $5 a gallon now.
Unless you finna give me some gas money, we ain't gonna talk about it.
And I like to get
Wait,
picked
what
up.
was your question?
Facts.
but
What'd you just ask?
like what is their requirements?
Oh
or
yeah,
what
yeah,
do
you ain't answer that. A job,
She
what else?
did just answer it
Well,
basically.
It's just the job. Is it?
No,
No,
there's a lot of requirements.
Well, I just meant
They gotta be cool with my family. Like,
if my family do not like you,
I just
it's
been-
not
Yeah.
gonna work. My
If
family
you two-
like everybody.
you can't be too serious, cause
Oh yeah.
if you take
We gonna
everything
talk about-
serious and then we bring you around us,
Yeah, because our
We
family
too
isn't
goofy.
serious.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We laugh about
Yeah.
everything. We gonna
Like,
laugh in your face too.
I really don't care. I'll put my family first.
Facts.
Yeah.
You're not that important.
At all.
I feel like you should have basic.
Or if you come in being rude,
yeah, I feel like you
You gotta
should
go.
have basic.
Y'all see how we roll. Everybody be at our party.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everybody, you have some
everybody.
tough skin and get ready to interrogate.
Obviously, even the people we try to get rid of can't.
Baby, our family, we cool with everybody.
Well,
So
Mark
what's
gone,
the
so
man?
shit.
Mark's still around.
I don't know. Mark got to make a comeback. We ain't got to, but he trying to make a comeback, and I don't think I like that. I mean, we still cool.
I don't like Mark because he's a bum.
Mark about to be my cousin.
Mark
Well,
Can't
is
y'all
a
cousins?
bum. Mark is a bum.
oh,
Well, at his
wait.
Mark
age, I
working
feel
now.
like he should. Really?
Is he?
He is.
Is he really?
And he
Where?
doing
Where do Mark work at?
Yeah, we're
I'm not gonna say what he work at.
How old is he?
That's-
He's close to 30.
Older than me?
No, he not.
Oh,
Yes, he is.
Same age.
I thought he was 26.
He's older than me.
No.
That's
By a month.
26 close
Oh
to
yeah,
30.
he older about month.
26 close to 30.
That is close.
But he's 26.
But she
I'm
said
saying like closer, like if
well,
you
she
round
said
it up.
30, like 30 was
Oh.
old though.
That's not old.
It's not.
I think just because I'm living by myself, I can't date somebody who lives with their mama.
Because you
Really?
Because I live by myself.
Yeah.
wouldn't that, then y'all just party at your place?
Kind of depends because some people believe like you
No,
should
because I
stay
don't like
with your
people. in my
parents
place.
for as long as possible.
Right,
Like,
and
even if
also
financially
it really
stable.
too. It depends on what culture they come from too, because a lot of cultures, they will like it'll be the partners be living with like everybody be living together, or they'll stay with their parents and forever. Well, not forever, but for a long time.
Well, I guess it depends how big the house is. And if your parents are cool.
I'm about to say, and if you got some strict parents, you got a curfew and shit.
Okay,
nah,
so, like-
nah.
We can all relate. There's some strict parents. And then there's like non-strict parents. If my parent was like, they mama, no offense, to my parents, then it would be okay.
Okay,
But,
okay.
Oh, I see what you mean.
like, anybody could come over to y'all's house. But my parents don't like people over, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, she don't like people, but she'll tolerate it for a little bit.
yeah.
If she get fed up, you getting kicked out, and she do not care. Like,
Like both of them.
I feel like you got to do a lot to get on my Haitian nerves.
All you gotta do is bring a bottle, your mama's cool. She's like, come on in.
Damn.
Well,
damn, what you trying to say?
yeah, yeah.
Alcoholic?
You have to have basic manners though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
A lot
gotta
of people
greet
don't have
everybody.
that. Yeah.
I can't date nobody with no manners either.
Would y'all talk to somebody that's not close to their family? Since y'all so family oriented.
It's weird because everybody that I've talked to doesn't
Yeah.
have parents.
That's why. Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
gonna say a lot of
Well, like, they don't, it's
like,
not
a
that
lot
they
of
have
them, they're
parents,
not
they
close
don't
to
get
their
along with
family.
parents.
Yeah.
Or they have one parent, but they're not really that close to them. Or
And they always end up loving our family because we're so we're so close.
I will say that even with my friends, like they all get attached to us, like the family, not just me, but like the family.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, I guess
I don't know,
family is
I
not.
feel like that's
I
why
don't
we
know.
attract people who aren't like.
Well, aren't family.
Aren't in the family.
But then that's how people
What's
start
your
feeling
favorite?
entitled to having. They feel like they got to be invited to everything. That's how I fell off. Like
For real?
yeah.
I never had that situation. Well, maybe because I don't invite
Yeah, I was
nobody.
gonna say you don't really invite your friend. Then yeah, I don't really like to invite. Well, lately I don't. I've been liking to kind of keep the two separate because let's just say, tensions start to rise within the friend group, or no, they just expect it to be invited. It's like, well, I don't always want to invite you, nor should I have to.
Yeah, and then you.
So I've done less of like kind of keeping my friends and family separate.
And then I feel like you'll have a responsibility over them. Like, are you okay? You need some water. You like.
Yeah. They
Well, see, I
feel
never
like
felt
they're the
that.
host.
I never feel that.
That's how I feel when I invite people somewhere like that's not like out of their comfort zone or something.
Hmm
I want to make sure they're okay and they're comfortable. And like, okay, you good? Or like if they start getting too drunk, it's like I have to take that responsibility, and I don't like to babysit people. So
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, because wouldn't you want that if you were to go like in a new space with them, like with nobody you didn't know, and let's say you did get drunk, wouldn't you want them to take care of you too?
we have high drinking tolerance.
I don't get drunk. I don't
I
get
don't really
drunk if I
get
don't
drunk.
know.
Like I know my limit.
Yeah, if I don't know, if I
Hold on.
if I don't know who I'm around,
How do y'all
like
feel
where
about
I'm at.
people, about friends who don't know their limit?
Ugh.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I know my
that
limit.
drives me
I don't like
crazy.
to babysit.
I don't like
I hate
babysitting.
babysitting.
We're grown. Like,
I should have to babysit you.
okay, I get it. We were 20, 21. Okay, we're still learning our limits. But we're 23. Most of my friends are older than me. And then, like, it just sucks when they don't know their limit. Because then you can't really have fun no more. You got to take care of them.
But do y'all drink to get drunk every time you drink?
No, I
I
just be
don't.
chilling.
I just be relaxing. I just feel good and just.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
we just drink as like time goes. It's like, okay, y'all want another one? Sure. But it's not like, oh, let's keep drinking and get drunk.
Yeah.
Honestly, I hate being drunk because like it's not fun. That shit is not fun, especially the next day.
No, them hangovers ain't.
Man,
And I'm not really drinking no more because I want to lose weight. So. See how that goes.
you want
just
to
like
get
that.
somebody in school? Just talking
That
about that.
started
Why
like
do you
2 days ago.
What you need to lose weight for?
Yeah, because you not
Started
big.
2 days ago.
No, but I'm saying, why do you feel like you need to lose weight?
Because I'm gaining weight and like my clothes isn't fitting me. So it's like, yeah, I got to slow down because I'm not trying to buy new clothes.
True. I mean, but the body changes as you get older, though, too.
But I don't want to look like SpongeBob.
A square, bro. Talk.
It don't look like you gained any weight to me.
It don't.
I can feel it. And it's like, I take a picture and it's like, no, I don't like it. And then, yeah, I go from there. So I'm not drinking again.
Do you feel like, though, well, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like in the past, and a little now, sometimes I struggle with like body dysmorphia, where like what you see in the mirror is not really like reality. Like I feel like I look bigger when I see myself in the mirror, or even in pictures, than like what I actually am.
Well, I'll look in the mirror and I feel better in the mirror than a picture.
Really?
Some
I
people
like
Yeah.
mirror better in the picture too.
That's why I
Me
cut a
too.
lot of friends off too.
because
Why?
of pictures.
Cause they claim they're giving advice or like healthy advice. Like, okay, so I was in a relationship and the dude wanted me to go to the gym so bad. And I was like, I don't want to go to the gym. Like, I'm fine. I feel fine. He's like, no, we gotta go to the gym, blah, blah, blah. Like, you could be looking like these Instagram girls and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, hell no, you gotta go. And that's what I cut about. And then it's just like, there's some friends who all they care about is like their
Looks.
image and looks. And they be like, I don't know, low-key be feeling like they throwing slugs sometimes when that's all they care about. Cause it's like,
Mm.
Yeah,
I
I know what you
don't want to
mean.
dress like that.
Or they could be jealous, honestly, too.
I know.
True.
I think too with Instagram, I feel like a lot of those models have like it's unrealistic beauty standards. They didn't get that just by going to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm all for surgery. Do what you want. But I feel like you shouldn't make it seem like, you know, you look like this by working out, or like you don't have access to certain things that like normal people do to look like the way you do.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if I had the money, I would definitely go into the night. There's definitely,
scared. I wouldn't.
definitely have surgery. I
Nope.
would.
I would
Go to
fix
Just
my
to get
chin.
rid of like this. I definitely would.
Mm-mm.
I would just fix my chin.
Your chin is.
I don't know. I want a different. I want
I would.
What?
Do they have? They got any surgeries that make you taller?
They actually do.
They do.
They do.
I
I've
want to be
seen it.
taller. I feel like I'm short. I want to be taller. How tall? You say you 5'4",
I'm 5'4".
so I gotta be like 5'7".
Why do you want to be taller?
I just feel short.
Okay.
What?
She said.
I don't know. I
I'm
don't.
5'7".
I feel like I gotta take a break from Instagram sometimes because it just be too much.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel pressured by social media, like what goes on online and stuff?
Our person should always be at your best. Not
Yeah.
even just like looks, just like in life in general.
What do you mean?
Yeah. what do you-
So you know how people always kind of post their accomplishments online,
Okay.
or just whatever they're doing in life. Do you have moments where you find yourself feeling like you should be doing more, or like you should be further along than what you are?
I mean, I get motivated, but I'm not like thinking, oh, I'm not where I want to be, but I don't like down myself about it. I just, okay, what I gotta change, what I gotta do to get the life that I want, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like look at people's lives on Instagram. I just get annoyed by seeing so much stuff that's like, I know that's not real. Like people are so in the headspace about I need to have everything designer, or like the best car, the best phone, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And like, I personally don't care about that stuff. So when I see like people just that's all they care about, that's their life motive, is like you don't care about like things that actually matter, like memories and
Yeah.
family and I don't know, just stuff that actually matters, like traveling, just stuff like that gets on my nerves. So that's why I cut it off. But
What about y'all?
I don't like if you all. I'm not gonna say I don't like it. Like it's cool, you know, to have like your certain little things, but that's all you want. That's all you.
It's materialistic.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that.
And it doesn't even like it goes like more than materialistic because they start applying it to like their family and stuff. Like their friends have to look a certain way, or like they can hang around them, or have to act a certain way.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna come back to that.
And they
Continue.
see like families like how on social media their families are like a certain way.
Yeah.
So they start like looking at their families different because they're not how
They see you on social media.
yeah.
Have I heard of the term a desirability? Has anybody heard of that?
I've heard of it.
So, of course, I mean, it's kind of like how you look, but I'm sure I know I'm in therapy, but I was just having a conversation with my therapist about like how desirability and how you look really plays a lot into like the access you're granted and the spaces you have access to.
Yeah, I feel like it does.
Even when it comes to friendships, because you're right, people,
Mm-hmm.
men and women are friends with people, will befriend people based on their status and also how they look.
yeah,
Men don't like to admit
I get
but
you
it's
on
true,
that.
because fine niggas flock together, and it's like, why all of y'all fine? And they know
well, all of y'all
look
fun.
good. So it's like,
And that's how it works, because people be like, oh, come on and bring your pretty friends.
right.
And
Yeah.
it's like, what? I cut people off and they tell me that, because what? Like, I don't even want to go. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
who are you to judge my friend? Like, you're not even cute, bro. You crusty.
Yeah.
You know, it be a lot of the ugly dudes that be so particular with the
It's
women.
the ugly one.
Yeah.
Look, my man.
Like they'll have a certain type.
They really
But-
like the most insecure.
Yeah.
It's because they're so insecure.
They don't even be the type that they want, like male wise.
Yeah. It's different if you're my friend and I see you kind of beating yourself up, and I'll help you there. But if you're insecure where it's like because of something I'm doing and that's making you insecure, then that's your problem. Because
Yeah.
why is that affecting you? Why is what I'm doing, how I'm living, what I got affecting?
Yeah, you shouldn't have to
Yourself.
change yourself so they're comfortable.
They like put on the front. I don't like them type of people too that come around folks and think they're better. I'm trying to find. I don't want to get into that because I don't want to.
Like elitist, I guess you can say. People that are elitist.
Yeah.
People that think they're better than everybody else.
Yeah.
All those people get up with third.
I think there's a lot of people too I've come across that do it with just education. That's probably the main one I feel like I
Fake
come
bougie.
across. That too. Or they will act like they're just so grand or this and that, but it's like I know where you come from.
Talk.
Huh?
I had that talk with one of my professors when I was in school, because it was like there was so much that we were learning, and like I would come home and want to talk about it, but nobody, like, I was the first person to go to school, so nobody knew what the heck I was talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody really cared to listen.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of like making me mad at one point. There was like a point in my life where I was kind of like getting mad because like y'all don't care about nothing. All y'all care about is just settling for less and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it's like I had to kind of reevaluate myself and start thinking like maybe they're happy like that. Like I can't.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. School ain't for everybody.
I think everybody just has a different versions of what happiness and success look like.
Yeah.
And I think when somebody else's doesn't look like yours, or you may think that it's like less, but they may not think like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I totally get that. 'Cause I'm content.
Yeah.
And you over here trying to thinking, no, that's not enough. I'm not. That shouldn't make you happy, but
Right.
I'm legit happy. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. It's just some things don't matter as much to people.
Yeah.
And then I guess that's what makes like friendships and relationships kind of go bad.
Sour.
Yeah.
How do you? Well, this is kind of off topic, but how do y'all feel about the school shootings that happened?
Mm,
That's sad. It's crazy though.
it just makes me hate Texas more.
This shit did happen.
Huh?
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of weird how like you could have a gun at 18, but you can't drink till you're 21. I feel like
And smoke now too. They raised the limit on cigarettes and stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
a
feel
lot
like
of things
you're,
that
like-
they. Or go ahead.
yeah,
A lot of
And
things that they
also-
prioritize, right?
yeah.
Have you ever felt like in danger at school before?
No, but like when stuff like that happens, it's like it's weird because it's like it's a kid that like people grew up with, like you know,
Yeah.
it's someone you see in the school every single day, and you never know who
Who they actually are.
yeah, or like who could be the next person to do it.
It makes me want to.
Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say it makes me want to stay out of like big crowds because it happens not just at school but like grocery stores and stuff.
It happened at the hospital.
Yeah. And it was actually a patient
Dang.
who killed his doctor and 3 other people. Well, I think the 3 other people got injured, but the doctor died. But what I was gonna say was like now I feel like there's nobody's safe in any space. Like school used to be like the one place you go where
100%.
you like I'm safe here, but now it's completely the opposite.
You
And I
scared
think
of
that
Churches
is
too. They be doing that at
crazy.
churches.
Church,
Right.
movies,
Everywhere.
malls.
Yeah, church too.
At one point, I was avoiding the movies because they kept having shootings at the movies.
Look,
and I
even
was
now,
scared.
when I go to the movies now, I always look at the exit, and I always
Same.
have my gun with me. I know it say no guns, but I always because I be very nervous watching movies.
I feel like it's such like a stigma on like mental illness that a lot of people they're like really mental, but they don't want to get help because of like how it looks for you to have a mental.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, they
And-
kind of like bad talk it. But
Yeah,
that's really what's actually needed and should be talked about more.
they were saying the school shooter in Uvalde, he suffered from mental illness.
Well, they said he was bullied.
Oh.
But
Then his mom talking about some. He had his reasons.
Yeah, I
But
seen
that-
that.
that was-
I seen that.
and they said he killed his grandma before he
Oh,
went to
yeah,
the
they
school.
said he-
Hey, so she died. I thought she was in the hospital still.
I think she.
Oh,
I think she
I think she
died. I
died.
thought she died.
But I came across a study that said most active shooters have a history of being violent toward women. I have to find that to be.
He looked like a woman beater.
But every time like I'm in a space now, I do think of like, okay, if somebody was to come in and shoot, where do I go or which way can I go to like?
Oh, we
I mean, if
We dead.
but don't that door lock?
We only
I think
got
the door in here locks.
That's
up.
a
Yeah.
glass. That glass
Oh.
ain't bulletproof.
They gonna bust through,
Hurry up and try to throw that table up.
and they got bars on the windows. We're screwed.
Yeah,
bars
we-
in the windows?
Look, that's,
Oh yeah, it's nowhere. Well, I could go in there.
I don't know. It just makes me
Only one
mad,
person.
and like it's really a sad situation because why aren't we prioritizing mental health and like
Yeah.
trying to figure out why does this keep happening and actually prohibiting guns? Because I don't get why it's so easy
Yeah,
to
they
buy
keep-
gun, but it's harder to like get your driver's
Nobody-
license.
Yeah,
Right.
That's true.
Nobody needs a gun. Any guns that is used in a war, especially AR-15, why does a normal person, a civilian, need that?
An 18-year-old too at that.
Right.
Yeah.
And why is it so easy to get something that can be used to take somebody's life?
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And
Wait, guns don't require background checks.
yeah, I'm about to say
anymore, right?
well, I think you still gotta have a background check, but now you don't have to have a license because it's open carry in Texas.
Oh yeah.
It's like easy to get a gun now. Basically, it's always been easy. I got my gun when I was 8.
I have another
18.
question too, and this is unrelated to that, but how do y'all also feel about the laws around abortion and how the laws with abortion.
Men
And how
should
the-
have no say in a woman's body.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
I agree
They
completely.
shouldn't.
And like all the people, that's what they really could relate. Because all these people are so worried about women and abortion, talking about I'm pro-life. But you're not worried about, those same people that are worried about that are the same people that are not worried about like people
Yeah,
being
like
able to buy
people
guns so
fight-
easy and
And taking lives.
taking lives and stuff.
Mhm.
Like, I thought you was pro-life. It doesn't make sense.
And I feel like you shouldn't have a say in it because the people who end up in foster care or like people who are saying pro-life, they don't care about like the children who ended up like that because
Yeah, how
their
they up,
parents didn't want the child.
yeah, how the upbringing gonna be because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mental like abuse, like there's so
Mhm.
much that goes into it.
I feel like people have their reasons. If you have a child, if you're a parent and you have a child and you don't want it, I feel like the child will grow up with like
Feel that you
You
ain't
want
want.
to feel when you're not.
Yeah.
Force somebody to
I
have
know.
it.
Why would you force somebody to have something they don't want?
And then everybody has their own reason. Like, it's not just because people are going to do it because it's like an easy way.
Yeah.
Just
Some
go
people
do
can't afford it.
Yeah.
And two, not everybody wants to be a single parent, which I feel like they have that right. It takes a lot to raise a child.
Yeah.
And,
It's
you may not want to do
easier.
it by yourself.
It's easier for the guy to walk out because he ain't doing carrying a baby.
Right.
Right.
A lot of guys will be like, yeah, have the baby. And then you're freaking 8 months pregnant and he's out with his friends at the club. How's that supposed to make you feel? Like,
Yeah.
so I feel that's a big like mental thing for women too. And people don't think about because it's not just affecting your body; it's affecting like everything.
Yeah, because
Your
postpartum.
mood, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
Postpartum.
And your body starts changing. So if you're dealing already with like body issues, then it's gonna make it worse. It's just a lot. I feel people don't take that into consideration. They just think it's so easy.
It's also like some people don't. Some people are like have so much trauma they don't even want a child. And I feel like you can't force that on them.
Yeah, some women get raped. It may not know they're like what how long it takes to show that you're pregnant.
Especially like at a younger age, you don't even know what to look for.
Yeah.
Like for pregnancies and symptoms.
I don't think you can get an abortion until you're like 16 weeks, something like that.
Before 16 weeks.
Yeah, and most
It's in,
women
like, a
don't
time
start
period.
like showing until after the 16 weeks.
Yeah, because I think you don't start showing on the, what do you call it? The little thing.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think you start showing until like 16, 12.
Yeah.
12. No, 8. It shows at 8 weeks. I think it starts showing at 8 weeks. It's just a dot.
That's 2 months, right? Yeah, 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, it's 2 months.
It'll be like a dot, I think.
Yeah,
Well, I
and
mean,
then
you
they,
can
like-
still see.
What is it? Is it sonogram? Is that what it's called?
And they said
Now I'm
that
curious.
so like most women don't know they're pregnant until after they're 16 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why you shouldn't.
When the baby show up in ultrasound. Ultrasound, why we say?
I said sonogram.
Oh, okay.
What? I didn't even hear you. Say
So the heartbeat can be detected at 5 to 6 weeks.
Oh.
And you
Oh.
can't have an abortion until you can detect the heartbeat either. Or something like that. Is it?
Yeah, they said if you hear the heartbeat, you can't have the abortion.
Yeah, you
like-
can't have the abortion.
Yeah, if there's a heartbeat.
I don't know. I just feel like dudes should never saying, oh.
Yeah, I feel like they shouldn't.
Especially because most of the people making these rules are like
Men.
old.
Oh, white men.
I just feel like people born during that time period shouldn't really be like in charge of.
Yeah. I
Anything.
feel like
Yeah.
we're going back.
Your
to
time is
history
coming
with
up.
them.
Right.
And the
Yeah.
people that are making the same rules are like people who haven't actually been through the situations.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like their life has just basically been perfect. So how are you gonna make rules on stuff and try to say what we can do when you're not even thinking about other people?
Yeah.
They didn't want to make rules on it. We ain't even got no formula right now for the babies. Like, what they gonna eat if we have a kid then?
Yeah,
That's
weren't
true.
they trying to take Plan B's out?
Oh yeah, they were trying to ban Plan B.
Yeah, so how are you gonna say we can't have an abortion, but we also can't?
Do something to stop
Like
getting
yeah,
pregnant.
people are gonna be buying Plan B illegally because how are you
And
gonna
they're
take away Plan B? That's crazy.
And they're gonna try to do abortions illegally too. That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah, so
dangerous.
Then back in the day, they used like coat hangers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But a lot of them will bleed out.
People are gonna start committing suicide because like
I know,
that's gonna be the last resort.
Because the closest place I think you can go now is to New Orleans, but everybody don't have the funds or the means to go there.
Yeah.
Abortion.
I wouldn't trust getting an abortion in New Orleans either.
But I thought they said if you try to leave the state to get an abortion, that's illegal too. Because
Didn't they say they would lock you up if you
yeah,
Why?
if
'Cause
you
how would
try
they
to
know?
leave the state to-
Just go to Mexico.
Hell no.
I think you could prove it. Like if you just went there for like a small trip and you come back without.
Yeah.
I feel like they could prove. That
Well,
you
no,
went there
because I
strictly-
mean, if you went and when you go get an abortion, you can't tell somebody's pregnant yet because everybody still looks normal. Like you can't get an abortion when your
Yeah,
belly's
you're
showing.
right. Yeah.
Shit, our time is up. Thank y'all for we was late. Hold on.
It was late. Y'all. We
Damn.
was 30 minutes late.
Yeah, sorry.
They told me 30 and we showed
Yeah,
up
they
at
told us
We are
everybody got
3:30.
Yeah, we told them 3 and they showed up at 3:30.
Y'all should have.
Y'all should have. Yeah, y'all should have.
I should have said 2.
Yeah, you should have said.
I
two.
thought that's what I thought y'all initially did. I thought y'all
I
said
know,
3 so we
and
could
it's
show
really
up at
four,
3:30.
yeah.
Well, no. I did book it for 3:30. But,
Oh, so we was good.
No.
But we was out there.
Yeah, y'all
like,
took an intermission
like 20
before we
minutes.
even started.
Oh
So,
yeah.
So if y'all was here at 3.
But I was only like
We
10
took an
minutes.
intermission.
Oh no, we pulled up at 3:22. I ain't gonna lie, we was here late too. So
I was checking your location, so it was.
I forgot. I keep forgetting that I have my location on.
Jada gonna stalk it too.
So I just looked to make sure I wasn't.
She
tripping. I
definitely
was
will.
Like, oh, they ain't left. I ain't leaving. Cool. Yeah,
it's
y'all
just
much
out.
closer than us.
no, we were 30 minutes away.
We was 42 minutes.
Oh,
Well, not much. But yeah, a little closer. But yeah. But thank y'all for tuning in. You can follow me on Instagram at Natasha GT Johnson.
And you can follow me on Instagram at GoodLifeGreg. Y'all want to shout out your social media?
I think mine is g.bashy. I don't remember how you
So that's how you, I always wondered how you pronounce it. I thought
Bashy?
Bashy. That's how you say it.
I thought it was Boshi.
Yeah,
Bash.
Bashy. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was
A
Boshi.
person
This whole
trained
time I thought it
in a
was
trade
Boshi.
skill.
Okay.
You want to shout you?
It's too long.
You know, wait, so
Lena.
you don't want me to put it at the bottom either?
TAYYYY.
Y'all need.
I mean, I'll put them in the description, but
Oh,
if you don't want to give it, you don't have to.
you don't have to give it.
No,
Yeah,
y'all can just put it at the bottom.
Okay.
Y'all can
Yeah.
follow me at J.
Hey.
why she
Spell A.
blinking at the camera?
A. 5 eyes.
You're winking.
I
They're kissing.
underscore.
I'm gonna put their links in the description.
Wink, wink.
Wink.
Oh, we're already up.
But she don't want to talk about Mark, but
What do you want to talk about in the next season?
No, I
No,
thought-
the next. I feel like we should talk about like how. Like you know how like when you. Well,
hold on, I'm
in
gonna
the
cut it.
past-
Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hold on.
It's been a long time coming your way. It's been a long time coming.
Long time coming, racking up them honeys. My crew, we the shit, we got money overflowing. No need for a plunger.